Okay, so this is our conclusion video, and I thought it would be really fun if we have a little Mythbusters.
Alright, so
we're going to debunk some career myths.
Alright, so give me a myth.
Let me give you a myth. Alright. How about one we've talked about in a previous video, but just in case you missed it.
Alright.
Some of you might already know the answer, but myth. The most qualified person always gets the job.
Of course. Right? She laughs at me. I'm gonna say that's no.
How do we get the job?
Hard work, persistence, and who we know.
Because you're a self-starter.
Hard worker. I'm a hard worker. You're a self-starter. I'm a hard worker.
I'm a team player.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm not. I'm an awful team player. I don't like people, so yeah. No.
It's a good thing you're not in education.
That's right. That's right.
So you're right though. Networking is important.
Yes.
So you start with your network, and then you might know everybody you need to know. That gives you kind of the foot in the door. But if you don't have the right tools,
right,
i.e. your resume and cover letter.
Your resume and cover letter, right.
They better look professional, because if someone's giving you a recommendation, you better show up being that professional individual they promised you would be.
Right. Alright, so let's do another one.
Okay. A resume should only be one page.
Yes, because I'm an employer and I'm lazy and I don't want to read more than one page. And I'm not going to read more than one page.
It's true. No.
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 That I'm lazy?
So
Wait,
where
does
this one page come from? Do you know the origin of it?
No, I have no idea. I've definitely heard it before, but
I know, it's one of those things that's just kind of been around.
Persistent and keeps popping back up.
One
page.
It kind of really depends on your experience. Now, if you're applying to a job that expects you to have like a lot of experience and they want to see a long line, one page isn't going to do it. So when you're going to apply for your executive position,
one page is not going to do it. Oh look, he's worked for a year.
One page might be a little less, but if you're going for entry level or mid level, one page is okay.
Right. I mean, that's not to say that a one-page resume is bad.
No.
But if you have more and you're cutting it back because you think that it should only be one page, no.
If you have 30 years of experience in the industry,
then make
and
sure
you want to get it down to
it.
one just because you think it should only be one page, no, by all means.
No.
Now, I have done a lot of different jobs. I have done several different jobs. Do I put every single job I've ever done on my resume?
Probably not. No, only those that are relevant.
And rather recent. I mean, when I worked as a line cook at Red Lobster when I was 16, I don't include that because it's not really relevant to what I do today. Although I did learn skills that helped to make me the professional I am today.
Absolutely.
There's other jobs I have that reflect that better.
Right. No matter what job you've had, you've gained skills. You've learned how to work with people.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't work in the restaurant industry or in retail in any way and not learn how to get along with people.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it's not to say that just because the job isn't relevant to the job that you're looking for that it didn't provide you with skills. So,
Excellent point. Yeah, and when I was first getting into education, when I was first doing those jobs, my resume was a lot of retail. And a lot of service industry stuff, because that's what I did going through college.
Personally, I think everyone should work retail at some point in their life, just to have that experience.
Yeah, and service, so that way you're next to your waitress.
It changes, how you approach people in those industries later.
And those customer service skills you learn will forever help you. Benefit you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, so we've busted that one. Give me another one.
The best way to get a job is to go online.
Ooh. That's the only way to get a job, isn't it? Where else am I going to find a job? It's not like we have other places, right? All the information is
there's no
online.
such thing as a hidden job.
Oh, hidden job, right. Talking to our network might...
How did you find out about most of your positions that you've worked?
Through somebody telling me that job was going to be available or had just opened up.
So how many cold jobs have you found through the internet?
Through the internet? None.
No.
Prior to the invention of the internet, maybe one. But through the internet, none whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, not that it doesn't happen. I mean,
absolutely. Yes.
I have definitely interviewed with places that I applied online and turned down positions I found online. But you're more likely to find the position actually that really fits you best through your network too.
Through your network, yes. So always keep that in mind. It's okay, look online and search and find a bit.
It's a great start.
But
don't neglect that I would put more effort in your network than I would online.
And interestingly, if you find the job online, that's a great time to start going to your network.
Yeah.
And saying, hey, does anybody know anybody that works at this, can put in a word for me. So it's not that you maybe are just going online and that's it, but sometimes that's a great way to find out about jobs. But don't limit yourself.
So this resume of mine took a long time to write. Alright, so I can't wait to go out and use it.
Okay.
So let me give you another myth.
Alright.
I only have to edit it once now. I made it, and if I'm going to apply for a new job, then I just have to do a little editing, and then it can go anywhere at once.
I'd laugh, but no. Each time that you prepare your resume, target it to the job that you're applying for.
So you have to completely start over each time?
Oh, no, not at all. Just make sure that the qualifications that job is looking for are highlighted in your resume. If the job is very similar to the job that you have right now, you probably don't have to do a lot with your resume. But if you've gained a whole bunch of skills, say computer skills and that at your current job, they may not have been in your resume when you applied for it. So make sure that you're really looking at it with a fresh set of eyes every time and targeting it towards the job you want.
Especially since our industry's changed so much. You've been an educator for a long time, but when you first started here...
Yesterday.
No, you have lots of experience in the education industry.
Yes.
When you first started here, did you know how to design and present online presentations?
Actually, yes. But
this is a good example. Door at the door.
But other things, the particular software that we use at Bryan. Recently we, if you've been a student for a little bit, we moved to the Learn Bryan system, and that's brand new. Had to learn it, so that's definitely something that would need to be updated on my resume.
Along with a few other things. And the same with your cover letter too. Don't let that continue. You have to completely do a new cover letter for each job you apply. And as someone who used to hire people, it is more than just doing a keyword search and changing a few things. It would be really embarrassing for people when they would leave in the names of other places they applied to.
Ooh, bad move. No proofreading.
Yeah, proofread.
Alright, how about another myth?
Alright, so as long as you're sending out cover letters and resumes, you'll definitely get an interview.
Ooh, I wish this was true. I really do. It's not enough. You have to network, you have to talk to people, you have to be very active in it. That's kind of passive.
Yeah, you have to get outside your comfort zone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Get so comfortable there in your comfort zone.
Yes. So unfortunately, no. I think that it's not enough to just go on Monster, post your and wait for somebody to
for that magic
find
job
you.
to drop from the sky. It does not happen.
Yeah.
Go out, network, volunteer, do informational interviews. You got to put that time and energy for it, and it will pay off. And I
think it's interesting to add that right now you might have an idea of the direction you want to go with your career and with your job. But when you do these things, when you network and when you volunteer, you may find a path that you never even thought of.
That's true.
So, it's a positive thing, and it may move your career in places where you never envisioned it going.
Yeah, what means a career is constantly changing.
Exactly.
So most people change a career 6 to 8 times, so there's a lot of potential out there for you. Alright, you have time for one more?
Let's do one.
Okay. So, myth, it is best to wait until graduation or certification to begin your job search.
Well, sure, if you would like to be unemployed. That works for me. You gotta catch up on your television watching and eating Cheetos on the couch. Then by all means, wait until you've graduated.
Average first job takes 4 to 7 months to get.
Yeah.
4 to 7 months. Your student loans, those of you who have student loans, and we are those people too, they're gonna have to begin paying on them after 6 months.
After 6 months, so
you kind of need that job.
You need the job. So yeah, don't wait. Don't wait.
And where could they get help to start their job search?
And this is not a myth. Career services.
Career services. Yes, career services. And how would one reach career services? What could their mysterious email be? It might be as simple as career services at bryanuniversity.edu. Yeah. I mean, also, you gotta leg up as you're taking this class and you're doing your resume and you're doing your cover letter, so you got a good start. But, schedule an appointment with them early. It's never too soon to start.
Yep.
When I was in college, I heard the same message, and I did not listen to it. I was so busy.
You're so sure that it wasn't you that, well, that's people who don't really try, right?
Yeah, and then the economy tanked.
Yes. Lovely thing.
And I was really wishing I had taken advantage of those free career services that I was offered in school. Because, and the lucky thing for you guys at Bryan is you have connections to career services for your entire life.
Yep. So.
And they do a customized career search for you. Like, it's amazing. I don't remember that being an option.
Yeah, really. All right, so I think we've covered these myths pretty well, and the entire process.
And I hope you guys are ready to begin with your resume and cover letter. We look forward to grading them. Best of luck.
Best of luck.